How can I hurt you?
Oh my God.
In your flesh. There aren't any nerves.
Maybe you did murder that man the way you're acting towards her.
God.
But this heat doesn't mock me the way you do. It doesn't look at me with make-believe eyes.
Well, I'm sure you've had some make-believe nights when she was not there.
Jessica.
Well, is that not true?
I don't know what he does in his personal time on Earth.
Well, he's been there for a while. You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. That's the signpost up ahead, your next stop, the Twilight Zone. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jess Marie, and I am back with another video. Today we're going to be checking out Season 1, Episode 7, Twilight Zone. This episode is called The Lonely. I don't think I know this episode. It sounds familiar, but not really.
I don't know episodes off of titles a lot.
I don't either.
That one I don't recognize, but I'm pretty sure when it comes on, I would recognize it.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to get into it, you guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I highly have been enjoying it. So let's get on into it. Season 1, Episode 7, The Lonely. Let's go.
The Lonely.
Witness, if you will, a dungeon made out of mountains, salt flats, and sand that stretch to infinity. The dungeon has an inmate. In this case, stretches as
really
far as the eye
solitary.
can see.
That's lonely.
This particular dungeon is on an asteroid 9 million miles from the Earth. A man dying of loneliness.
I could see that. I could see that.
Entry, 15th day, 6th month, the year 4. Be shipped because he's a decent man. He brings things for me. Whole year putting an old car together. But thank God for that car and for the hours I used up, the days and the weeks. Can I believe in myself anymore?
No, I to be honest, it could be worse.
Yeah, he could be in a cage. So he has some wiggle room to walk around, but what did he do to be put on there? 9 million miles away from the Earth.
Poor guy.
All right, Corey.
All right. You?
What a place you've got here, Corey.
Glad you like it.
I didn't say I liked
No,
it. I think
shut
it stinks.
up.
But you 4,000 from east to west, all of it just like this.
He had a bad day.
Oh, you've only got...
I do not care.
I'm sorry, Corey. If we delay our time of departure any longer than 15 minutes, it just places us in a different orbital position. We never make it back to Earth. No, we'd have to stay here at least 14 days before this place would be in position again.
No, we gotta go.
I
No.
want to go back home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, son. Listen, we just don't have the time.
Hey, we've been here 2 minutes already, and he hasn't asked about the
Get
party.
your goofy self out of here.
How about it, Allenby?
You're out of luck, Corey. The sentence reads 50 years.
I would hit him. I mean, I think it would be deserved. And
He couldn't wait to tell him.
I'm going to be here longer.
He couldn't wait to tell him, no, you're not getting out. You're staying here.
You get out of my home.
They may change their minds, alter the law, imprison you on Earth like the old days. But
Who knows what the next couple of years may bring?
I can't stand this loneliness one more day. Not one more day. I can't do that for another 46 years, Allenby. I'll go right out of my mind.
How about you
Breaking
leave?
my heart.
He's mean.
Yeah. How about you get?
Look, Allenby. I don't want any gifts. I don't want tidbits. Makes me feel like an animal in a cage with an old lady out there who wants to throw peanuts at me. I killed in self-defense. There are still a lot of people who believe me, and it happens to be the truth. I killed in self-defense.
You've told me many
all
times. I've
about
read your case file.
You want to open
No.
up this big crate?
No, not yet.
God, I don't want
Stay
you to
out there.
touch
I'll
nothing.
help you out. Look, when you open up that crate, there's nothing you need to do. The item's been vacuum packed. You'll need no activator of any kind. The air will do that. Well, there'll be a booklet inside that'll answer any of your questions.
Allenby, I don't much care what's in it. But for the thought, for the decency, thank you.
Well, some people are like that, and some people are like those other guys. I tell them, don't come to my home again. My little shack.
I don't think he has a choice.
I think he does. Get
Who-
out.
No, who comes and
Well,
helps
don't
him?
be inside.
I guess he can do that.
Outside in the heat.
You are now the proud possessor of a robot built in the form of a woman. To all intent and purpose, this creature is a woman.
Oh. It's not the cutest dress, but... Just saying. It isn't, but she is a woman.
I don't need a machine. Go on,
You don't
go
want
on.
her to go.
No, he don't.
Shut the
My
heck
name's
up.
Alicia.
He's just scared.
What's your name?
I don't know. I don't want to enjoy this. She started bringing him his drink already.
You got-
Already serving her around. Already. Serve me, woman.
He got 46 years left, so you better enjoy something. Be miserable.
How would you know?
I can feel first.
I can do many things.
What else can you do?
I don't understand.
Can you feel pain?
That too.
I'm
How?
programmed that way.
You're a machine, aren't you?
Yes.
Why didn't they build you out of metal with bolts and wires and electrodes and things like that? Why'd they turn
Something
you
that
into a
I'm
lie?
attracted to.
Come.
Ooh, the power of a woman. I'm saying.
I guess.
He's conflicted in his
Look at it long
spirit,
enough
in his
makes me
heart.
think. Makes me believe that
Don't touch me like that. You're not a woman. I was liking it, but don't touch me like that.
you mock me, you know
That'd
that?
be very nice.
When you look at me, when you talk to me, I'm being mocked.
I'm sorry.
How can I hurt you?
Oh my God.
Isn't it flesh? There aren't any nerves.
Maybe
over
you
there.
did murder that man the way you're acting towards her.
God.
But this heat doesn't mock me the way you do. It doesn't look at me with make-believe eyes.
Well, I'm
and
sure
talk
you've
to me
had
with
some
a
make-believe
voice.
nights. When
Yes.
she was not there.
Jessica.
Well, is that not true?
I don't know what he does in his personal time on Earth.
Well, he's been there for a while. All right. I'll accept you as a woman.
You're not liking her.
I like her. Oh. That was all it took. She's in there. Come to my chamber.
This is going to be an interesting episode.
But there are times when I do know that Alicia is simply an extension of me. I hear my words coming from her, my emotions, the things that she has learned to love.
He's up in the
are those
night
things that I
playing a little game.
Oh, yeah, they're playing chess.
Oh, look at that. He like her.
I can imagine what you're thinking right now. What's your lips? I'm not even going to say nothing.
What's your name?
He's happy now.
He is.
After 4
That is the
years of
power
not
of a
talking to
woman.
anybody, but for 15 minutes
That's
every 3
all a
months.
man needs. Food, shelter, and a woman.
He's smiling. He's out looking at the stars.
And there's the Great Bear.
Look at it. Look at it. Now he's having a romantical night.
With its pointer stars and lines.
He's out there being romantical. You go, Corey. How's he doing?
What's that, Star?
Oh, that's not a star, that's a ship.
A ship? But it can't be a ship. There isn't one due here for 3 months. You said I.
And you know everything. That's what she thinks. He loves that. There's no other man there to compete with him.
We'd better get back to the house then.
Oh, yes.
Jessica.
Have a romantic night, girl.
They're just going to look at the stars
We'll
and
go home in a
fall
minute.
asleep.
Yes.
That's all.
They're going to fall asleep in separate beds.
Oh, they're excited.
Corey! 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 Corey, we got good news for you.
All the sentences have been reviewed. You've been given a pardon.
15 pounds. 15 pounds. I don't have 15 pounds of stuff. Alicia and I are climbing to that ship of yours and we'll got the port and we'll
Oh, dang, I
big
forgot.
kiss goodbye.
Corey, she's a robot.
Dang.
She's a woman.
In
Before he was
defense, yeah.
throwing her to the ground. Now she's
Before
a
she was
woman.
junk. Now she's a woman.
I bet she
Oh,
did.
she kept me alive.
She's a woman. Don't you talk about my love.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, throw out the engine. I need my girl.
Now, we only have enough room for you and that ledger and that pencil of yours. Now you're gonna have to.
Wow, homie. You better
Oh,
kill
God, he's
this-
been having some romantical nights. That's the only thing that make a man act like that.
commit another murder if I have to.
Lose your pardon.
She is a robot.
She is not a woman. She can't give birth. Alicia! Right here in this
We
bed.
gotta go,
This
Corey.
bed was where magic happened.
Jessica,
It is that's making him like that.
that's not
What?
what's going on.
Well, he just played patty cake.
Yes, I'm gonna think that.
Okay. I don't know.
Talk to them,
This is
Alicia.
the spot we go to.
Show them.
To look at the stars. To look at the stars.
Corey.
Oh,
No
dang.
choice at all.
Corey?
No. No!
I agree with that. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Dang, that was just like you just used her and threw her like trash.
Yes. Look at her now. That's what you were hanging out with.
Yes, romantical nights with that. It got you through though. That's the whole point. That was the point of her. To get you through.
And if you really want one, there's probably more on Earth.
Oh God. You ain't gonna have no children.
It's all behind you.
Some robot children.
It's like
Daddy.
a bad dream. Night. When you wake up, you'll be back on Earth. You'll be
Hope you guys are enjoying this episode.
This is gonna get a good rating. Corey has got caught up in the rapture of love. Okay.
He came back to his senses after he saw that face.
Yeah, after he saw that.
The wires and bolts, electricity.
He's gonna have dreams and memories of Alicia, though, as if she was a real relationship.
He's gonna remember playing chess, looking at the stars.
Yes. Then that's it.
I'm gonna base on what I saw.
Well, that's all they could show in these days. But if it was redone today, who knows what they would have shown. Poor Alicia.
All of Mr. Corey's machines, including the one made in his image, kept alive by love.
Love and...
But now, obsolete.
Love. Yeah, it's a Twilight.
The Twilight Zone.
This is great. Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
It wasn't.
My name's Alicia. What's your name?
I didn't think it was gonna go down that way, but it was interesting commentary.
He was caught up in the rapture of love.
He was caught up in
the rapture of love.
I do hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
So funny.
Jessica seemed like she really enjoyed it.
It was just funny because, okay, you go ahead and say what you thought. I think I said a lot through the episode.
You did say a lot through the episode, but it was enjoyable. I did enjoy it. My opinion is this wasn't as Twilight, as it usually is. It wasn't that very mysterious or mystical, or as some usually are. Mm-hmm. It was kind of like just how the times were then. I guess he said that they weren't keeping people in jail anymore, and
it's like almost futuristic.
Yeah, they put people on these asteroids away from the Earth, so I guess people
they can't do that.
They're going to do it. I guess they get no visitors, and
nothing but some food and
supplies, a pencil, and I guess some little tinky dinks and contraptions to
pass the time.
Yeah, pass time over. I guess 4 years he dealt with that, and he got let loose.
And he had a girl roll around in that car. He was like rolling.
But it wasn't as mystical as Twilight usually comes across. So it was okay for me. It was decent.
I thought it was good that basically, it was messed up that he was on that asteroid. I was like, dang, that's messed up. But I really didn't like that what is this, astronaut guy.
He was mean.
He was rude as heck. I was like, I don't ever want to see your face again on this planet. But if you're going to be on the planet, get out of my little shack of home. That's what he was in.
Yeah, he wasn't very nice.
I was happy when he, got his woman. And, he wasn't nice to her.
At first, no.
Yeah. But it was good. It was good. He let his guard down, and that's what he needed. That's what a man needs. It's like I said, food, shelter, and a woman.
And it really didn't seem like the astronauts or the people who came was very shocked that Alicia existed. I think they were just shocked that she was there. But I guess the whole technology of that woman being there wasn't shocking to them. Because he was like, oh, that's what you brought that we couldn't see.
One of those.
Not like, oh, what is this thing? So
robot. Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Yes. So it was futuristic. Obviously, we don't have that now in this time.
There is some things like that.
I don't know where you can buy an Alicia like that who can walk around and talk.
Well, they're not. I don't think they're that sophisticated.
No,
but they're trying. You'll see some Alicias pretty soon. I'm Alicia. What's your name? I don't need any real woman. Just give me this girl who thinks I'm the king and God.
Let's get this over with. It seems like Jessica, you are bringing this into a modern point of view, which is good. I do like it.
Turned his life around on that planet. Okay.
I just enjoyed bringing modern ideas into how it was back then.
We know back then they ain't gonna show and talk about certain things.
We can bring more light to what really was going on as you kept saying through watch the whole episode that they weren't just sitting down.
One thing missing,
having a picnic.
Yeah, one thing missing for him.
And that man was kind enough to know he's at the end of his rope. I need to bring him something. And
do you think he would have brought a man for a woman if she was on that planet? They probably wouldn't have. You don't need anything. You're just a woman. Bring me a Tom, okay? My name is Tom. What's your? Oh my God, it's so funny.
But
I enjoyed it though. It was very good. I was happy that he finally had some happiness in this desolate place.
Yeah, I think he went too far at the end and was trying to take her.
Yeah, he was about to choke that man out.
Yeah, and commit another murder. Because he did murder someone. He just said it was self-defense. So he did kill somebody. Mm-hmm. But it seemed like this time, this is self-defense again. You're going to try to take my woman away. But
when he gets back to Earth, he's going to keep that whole Alicia story private because it's going to look like, you're such a loser. You are messing with one of these robots? These robots are for maids.
The other three gentlemen are probably going to tell the story of what I had to do to get him on the ship because 20 minutes would have passed by very quickly if they didn't shoot her.
He's going to realize, he's definitely not going to tell that story to the next real human woman he talks to. I used to date this girl named Alicia. Alicia? Who was that?
Now, Corey seemed like he was surprised that they existed because he was reading the instructions.
He wasn't on Earth for a while.
But he only gone here for 4 years. So that seemed like that was a pretty recent technology. Yeah, because he was reading it like, this is a woman and her name's Alicia and she woke up and he was shocked of what she could do.
And she was a robot. She probably could do many things.
I'm pretty sure she can do a few things.
Yeah, like cooking and cleaning and
She was serving. She could play chess, so she obviously was smart enough to play chess because you got to learn how to play that. That's not something you can just pick up and read and do. And
her fingertips probably lit up when they was walking in the dark back home in the shack. And he was like, "Let's stay out here, girl, tonight." Ooh, they had a great time. They had great times. He had some memories.
Obviously, in Jessica's mind.
Would you tell me if you was on an asteroid and we met and you was out there with Alicia, would you tell me when we dated, I used to date this girl Alicia? No.
I want to date her.
You would have been on the asteroid alone.
You could always say what you would do, but
I'm sorry.
Answer the question now.
Any man on that asteroid would have welcomed Alicia. Maybe they would have first been a little disturbed at first.
I wouldn't have.
You would have destroyed Alicia immediately?
No, I wouldn't have destroyed her. I would have had her there for company, but where you're going to this whole romantic thing and lustful thoughts that probably could happen.
She's a woman.
I wouldn't have had that.
You would have been just kept it real.
We would have been roommates. That might as well have me been a dude. Yes, you can. Oh, you want? That would have been basically a dude to me. That would have been like a microwave that could talk.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
because with me, if I really thought I was innocent, I would have had faith to think I'm going to go home.
I think he had faith and hope, but
no, I don't think he did. I think he was gone. Mentally, he was gone.
He had been there for a while.
4 years. He was gone mentally.
He had many lonely nights.
He did. He had a lot of lonely nights. He only can talk to those gentlemen for like 15 minutes at a time, and they had to go. So he didn't have any interaction at all with people. But at least he wasn't in, because
I enjoyed it.
In prison nowadays, some people are in solitary confinement 23 hours a day. Don't get no contact, or in a
small space.
A small space, and they get 1 hour of rec time. This is what I research. I like to watch like Lockup and things like that. So I've never been to prison. Yeah. From what I've seen from watching things on Netflix and jail shows, they're really in there for decades sometimes in a very small box with no interaction. At least he got to walk around, build something. He had a car. He drive around, look at the stars, get some fresh air.
And then he got his woman. And everything changed.
He got his woman. It did change for him.
It did.
And
Let me tell you, if I was on an asteroid, you can drop off a Tom. I'm alone. He didn't have no family in Earth. He was a single man on that asteroid.
Continue.
We've been very happy to have a Tom.
For what?
For companionship.
What kind of companionship?
Wholesome companionship that exists in the 50s. Okay? That kind of companionship.
Don't act like they weren't doing what we do now back then.
I know they was, but they acted like everybody slept in separate beds, so...
I'm not going to dig deep into that. I'm just going to say that you would have been...
I would have had that man lifting stuff, putting
Lift
stuff...
up what? Your shack?
Yes.
Your car?
You're a robot, get it done.
He has nothing. You have nothing there.
Well, build
He
me
said I have a
something.
pencil, a
I want
shirt,
you to build me a
leg-
home with some rocks. All these rocks, build a home. You're a robot.
That thing would have fell apart. You have nothing to keep that thing together.
He's a robot. He's supposed to live forever.
No, that thing said it had the lifespan of a regular person. That's what I thought I
Well,
heard.
the lifespan, but you got probably strength. I bet you she could have messed Corey up. If he went too far.
She seemed very delicate when he threw her on the
He
ground.
has to act like that. Oh, but let it go too far. And like her system changed. She would have broke Corey's
So
arm.
do you think that she was smarter than him?
Yes. She just made him think, oh, you're so wise.
What star is
What
that?
stars that? I know all of them. It was programmed in my mind, but I'm gonna just play this game. You know, you ladies, you know how you do when you with your man. You sometimes just act all like, oh, you showed me something. I kind of knew that, but you know how you are. I know that we all have to kind of let our man shine, and that robot really knew how to let Corey shine.
He was shining, I guess. The
He was
brief
shining. He was
times they were
laying
together.
down in the sand. So I'm like, now, we can say that later, girl. I got control out here. They ain't got no control. You want to ask her?
I would like to know, viewers, would you want it an Alicia or a Tom or whatever to be accompanying you if you were on that asteroid millions of miles away from Earth and being there for over 4 years? Would you have welcomed...
And you're single.
And you're single. Would you have welcomed a robot companion to accompany you? And would you be playing Little House on the Prairie? Or would you be trying to get a little more company as Jessica is...
What do you mean? What? Man, why do you say a little more company?
Would they be having relations? Would you be having relations with that robot?
Well, I don't want to ask those questions because I think that's kind of obvious. If you want the robot, you probably...
I wouldn't have. So I would like to know that question. I wouldn't have been doing that. I'd rather have been a male robot.
So what if you didn't get a part, and what if it was in 10 extra years you had to wait?
I'd have been celibate.
Well, that's amazing. And that's very great that some people can be that way. And some people in the world are that way. I'm just going to say most people... That's why people can't be dropping the soap in real jail.
I would have asked for... I would have... Because, they have those things where they write people in jail who people are outside.
You gonna write letters to people?
There had to have been a program where they could have probably had someone come with them.
You would have got a letter every 3 months.
I'm not saying a letter. I would say, can someone that I'm dating... Because if you're married...
Yeah.
They give you little special, visits.
Your wife may not even be there by the time you get out. I'm just saying, every 3 months she get to see you.
What I'm saying is, if I wanted you to visit me,
okay,
and you came the third month, after 3 months, you're not leaving.
Well, I would be like, I have to go.
No, you're not leaving. No, you're not leaving.
Go back to Earth.
There's me and 3 people stopping me from getting what I want. I would have tried a few times to get on that ship.
Okay, then he wouldn't have gotten his pardon.
I probably wouldn't have gotten a pardon.
That's
After a year, and I'm being very patient, and I'm out here by myself. No, I'm innocent, and I feel like I need to really get out of here. I didn't do it.
All right, so let's wrap this up.
Yes.
Okay, so I highly enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
It was okay.
Okay.
I give that one a 4.
I give it a nice 7. It was very entertaining because because watching it, I know what they were trying to convey, but they couldn't say and talk about in the 50s era. But I mean, Corey was up there abandoned.
He was,
and then he found companionship and he found love, and was really ready to show someone out for that love.
Love would do that to you, I guess.
My name's Alicia. They could have given her a cuter outfit, though. I mean, they could have did that. But I give it a 7. It was great. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, I just hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm ready to move on to the next episode. So
yes.
I'm done.
So, you guys, let me know how you guys felt about this in the comment section below. Also, if there's anything you'd like to recommend to us that is within this time period, please leave that in the comment section below. Also, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a video. And with that being said, please stay safe, stay blessed, and we will see you for the next video. All right, y'all. Bye.